times in the back is what it says. At least 9 times.
At least 9 times.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how you walking. He had nothing in his hand.
Nothing.
And he running away from you.
And they just, I mean, it's like they thought he was somebody that they, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that you think you can jump out on anybody.
Right.
And just start shooting. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, and that's a kind of Breonna Taylor type of situation where he ain't know what the fuck was going. He ain't know, you just saw some motherfucker jump out of the car with some guns, so of course you go motherfucker.
So he gonna run.
Yeah, you gonna run.
We all gonna run.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah, it's crazy.
But you know what's fucked up, for real?
What's up?
Is that upsetting as this video is, I'm not upset as I used to be. Not because it's not horrible and awful.
yeah, that's the fucked up part. Yep.
But because it's happened so much, I'll be fair. It's happened so many times in my lifetime. I'm not surprised. I mean, you know, like there's outrage, but it goes on the pile of all the other outrage.
You know what, Kim brought it up last week. I think that was Kim that brought it up. We played a video where they shot a dude in the back of the head. The police officer shot the dude in the back of the head, and the person in the car that he was driving was recording. And I don't remember if it was a male or a female that was recording, but Kim pointed out that they didn't even have like a reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would think that they recorded this somebody that was just in the car driving with them a few minutes ago, and now the police done shot him in the back of the head. You know what I'm saying? But
can I interject right there?
Yeah, go ahead.
That was a secondary video. That wasn't the raw footage. That was that was what the news had aired. So we don't know.
So it could have been edited.
Yeah, it could have been edited out. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Good point. Okay, cool.
You talking about this video here?
I wasn't aware with that. No,
but the point still remains. Jay Bailey's point still remains, and you know, that shit is. I mean, I happened to catch that video by accident. I think I was watching like Democracy Now or something. Because normally I just look away because I've seen too many of them, and you know, and part of me is I don't look at it because you know I don't want to get numb to it. You know what I'm saying? But also, I just don't want to see. I don't really have an affinity to seeing motherfuckers die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially by the hands of the police. So I just choose not to look at it most of the times. But you know, you're right though, man. It's crazy. People was really getting, because you can't. I mean, just emotionally, you only got so much emotional.
And that was
energy
that
to
shit
spend.
ran out sometime in my 30s, dog. Like, okay, okay. You know what I mean? And it's tragic, and I know it's tragic, and it's horrible. But even looking at that man be murdered, I didn't have any. I had no emotion. You understand what I'm saying?
No, shock and awe.
It was nothing. Oh well, jumped out the car. Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're right, bro.
I mean, and it disturbs me not to be disturbed.
Right. Yeah, that's when you know that's when you know that shit's fucked up.
Yeah. Agreed.
You know.
Michigan woman killed by a strange husband called 911 days after requesting a protection order that was denied. Tyranny. Savage told dispatchers in 2 separate calls that her husband was verbally threatening her and slamming stuff around. Weeks later, she was killed.
I hope that's not her husband next to her.
No, that is her child, I believe.
Sure, that's her kid.
That's her kid. I was gonna say.
Yeah, Savage and her son dating Cowdrey. Okay, nigga.
Okay.
Eddie, stand down, 10. She already dead, so the dealer cannot attack.
All right.
The Michigan woman.
Okay.
The Michigan woman killed. woman killed this month by her estranged husband after the judge denied her request for protection order, had twice called 911 dispatchers in the days after she requested the order. Saying her husband was harassing her, authorities said. Tierney Savage called dispatchers on June 26 while she was away from home and said her husband, Bo Eugene Savage, that sounds like a killer name.
Oh, wow. It sounds like a killer.
Was verbally threatening her, according to
serial killer.
Bo Eugene.
Roscoe County Eddie's County Central Dispatch, which manages the country's 911 and police dispatch calls. During the same call, she told dispatchers she had filed a request for a protection order only 2 days earlier. That's crazy.
I think it's super unfortunate that you can try to do the right thing, go before the legal system, and try to advocate for yourself and still be dismissed. And then something like this happens. So then who is held accountable?
No one is really. This past weekend, I got my mom, Brenda K, love her to death. I got pulled in. She's now in Kansas City. I got pulled in to come and set up her patio furniture. You might say, how does this relate, Roger Winston? That relates to
Roger Winston.
Yes, being inside her house and putting all this fucking furniture together because it was 180 degrees outside. Watching all these ID crime shows with her for 2 hours. And I am amazed. I got my sisters-in-law, my dad, both my parents on the police force. My dad retired from the police force, became a public defender, all this shit. So I've heard and seen all this shit, but you just watch it, and the judges are just inept, and the people around them inept. They're just like, oh, you just a woman who's being loud, you just being emotional, shut the fuck up. They didn't say that, of course. They didn't say shut the fuck up, but literally they said that. They said it without saying it. And you watching all these crime ID shows, and it took 2 hours because there was at least 30 or 40 minutes where I had to stop and go, wait a minute. Is this really happening? Did this man just show up to court after saying, yeah, I slapped her up a few times, but this is what happened? I never said I was gonna kill her. No, bruh, I'm just like, wow.
I mean, kill her.
But it's the league, the justice system for women is so fucked up. Especially these were white women. Women. So I can't believe for black women what's going on out there in this world. But these white women, the judge is like, yeah, you probably you can't really prove that he did that or said that. But in the man, for the most part, oh no, I said I'm gonna throw that bitch to the Gators, and they was like, oh, he was joking. Ha ha. Anyway, so yeah, I see how it can happen.
To the Gators, was he?
I can see how it can happen. Yeah.
Yep.
But and this is so sad. There's no reason women should be dead right now. There's no reason.
No
reason.
Should.
Nah.
But as you were saying,
yeah,
Cam,
I mean, like I said in the pregame, man, I started saying I don't know if a protection order would have stopped that from happening.
It probably wouldn't.
But that doesn't mean that the protection order obviously shouldn't have been granted. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Clearly, the judge was wrong.
Yeah,
exactly.
It was definitely needed.
Because if you get the right, and also I hate saying that, if you get the right woman, the protection order justifies whatever action she has to take to save her and her family. You know what I'm saying? And I had to say that, but that's what needs to happen, because if that man just rolls up.
That's a good point, yeah.
If that man just roll up and there's no protection order and she shoots him, the court system is going to say, well, why'd you shoot him?
Exactly.
But if there's a protection order to protect her and her family, and she shoots him, the court system will say, oh, this nigga was crazy. Be white or black, Asian, whatever the fuck. Just like, yeah, this nigga was crazy. You did the right thing. But the thing is, women have to, be they black or white, whatever, brown, whatever the fuck, they have to check so many boxes to get this simple protection. It's just ridiculous.
Right.
So yeah, whatever. I mean,
I'm gonna go back to backlash, man, because I mean, it's not that this is a rare story, right? But
not at all.
As crazy as these Karens are, right, with the recent decision, and then what Clarence Thomas, old bitch ass, said.
Yeah, amen.
You know,
we love Clarence Thomas around here.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't even know how to respond, but
I can't believe
that's the right. That's the right
out your mouth.
I love him so much. I want to squeeze that nigga's neck with my arms until he knows all the love I have for him.
That motherfucker's eyes pop out his head.
But I don't think that a lot of the new quote unquote woke left was prepared for what black people have experienced whenever we've made progress, which is backlash.
Oh yeah.
Right. I think one of the side effects of a lot of this fake ass wokeness is that the conservatives are for real clapping back, and they're organized and a little more focused, right? So now you get all kind of shit being rolled back.
Hello?
We shall see in November. Yeah, I'm here.
Well,
No.
one thing about the...
Go ahead, Tim.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Tim.
Well, what I was going to say was one thing, the Republicans have been galvanized since the changeover.
Absolutely.
They've always, been, no matter what the infighting is all about, when they say toe the line, the Republicans, they toe the line. The Democrats is the ones that they can't seem to get shit together. They always have these, everybody has to be a leader or everybody has to, have a...
Go ahead.
What I'm saying, what I'm saying is they don't have anything organized. They don't get on one accord. We have to stop such and such, and in order to do that, these are the steps we need to take. There's never a marching order for the Democrats, but there's always a marching order for the Republicans. The Republicans always has an agenda.
I think we
when it comes to stopping the Democrats.
We spoke about it before on the show before, though. I think and I hate to say it's a problem, but not a problem. But the thing is, when you have a bigger tent that wants to have everyone included as a voice, you will tend to have more voices. So you won't have one sound, where a Republican Party tends to have one voice that says, "Shut the fuck up. We're trying to get elected. We're trying to get we're trying to get supreme justices in. We're trying to push our agenda. So fuck what you saying. Get in step, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if it's women's rights. I don't give a fuck if it's niggas' rights. I don't give a fuck if it's white man's rights. Whatever the fuck it is, nigga, we trying to get these agendas pushed. Shut the fuck up." The Democratic Party tends to want to, whether it be independent, liberals, however you want to put it, you have a bigger tent, it's going to be more fucked up. As somebody who has put up bigger tents in the military, it always is more fucked up.
Always.
It's a very weird form of discipline, bro.
We said it. It's very weird. It's very weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's...
But it's effective.
The thing is, like, once the Republican Party is very good at saying, once we have elected our leader, we fall in line. Yeah, we might have we all partied and laughed when they had 50 motherfuckers up there on that stage. But once Donald Trump was the elected leader, niggas fell in line.
They fell in line.
Yes, they did.
They fell in line. They galvanized his campaign.
Say what you want.
And agree.
Yeah. Say what you want. Agree if you don't. We ain't got to agree on what the talking points were, but you have to. It's like a fucking Super Bowl NFL team, dog. Niggas had a job and niggas did their job.
Yep.
Right. That's sick ass discipline that I'm talking about.
Yeah,
it's like,
you're right.
They could put an apple tree up there and that motherfucker's gonna get the president. But they might not.
Damn right.
You know
that apple tree will be elected.
Yeah.
Right.
And Yeah, they are a party of, to me, they're a party of exclusion, which makes it easier to have one voice.
Yeah, for sure.
And right now they be in lock.
Go ahead, one at a time. Everybody talking.
Yeah, please go ahead, brother.
No, go.
What